Number 1. Erwanda's tennis team is raising money for their next tournament. Tennis team is selling hamburgers for $2 and cheeseburgers for $3. The cost of the tournament is $240. What are the two variables first?
The variable is the
Don't shut up.
hamburgers,
H and C.
and then the cheeseburgers,
H and C. So
and the stuff is gonna be 240.
2H.
What?
plus
I'm so
So that means the
confused.
equation's gonna be.
Alright,
Okay,
wait.
one at a time.
Guys,
Dang.
2H
each hamburger is $2. 2H
plus 3C
plus 3C for 3.
240.
Good. How do I graph this equation? Yep. X and Y intercepts.
The x-intercept is 120 and
Wait.
the y-intercept is 80.
2H plus 3 times 0 equals 240. What is 3 times 0? 2H equals 240.
120.
Divide by
120.
You just have to do all these steps. Why can't you just start dividing it?
next one.
80.
2 times 0 plus 3C equals 240. How many cheeseburgers? 80. Is my graph labeled?
Do by 20. Do by 20.
On the bottom, go by 10, and on the side, go by 10.
Go by 20. Go by 20.
Guys, it does not tell you how much to count by, so you pick a value. 10s will work, 20s will work. I'm going to count by 10, so I'm going to label each one as 10. How many hamburgers do I need? 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I dot here at 120. Cheeseburgers, I'm counting by 10 as well. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. What is next?
Draw a line through it.
Connect them. Draw a line. For part C, I'm plugging in 60 for where?
H.
H. Because you already sold 60 hamburgers. Two times 60 is?
120.
You get a 3C equals?
120. Divide by 3 and get 40.
You must sell 40 cheeseburgers with the 60 hamburgers to make your total of 240. Number 2. Use a table to find a solution for the given situation. Plumber A charges 70 for a visit plus 15 per hour.
70 plus 15.
So 70 plus 15 what?
I don't know.
X. What would it be for plumber B if he charges 40 plus 25 per hour? Remember, when it says per hour, that stands for a variable.
Alright.
So for time, let's just start with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 70 plus 15 is?
85. And then 65.
I'm going to keep going with plumber A. 15 times 2 is?
30.
Plus 70?
100.
115.
Yeah.
Because 15 times 3 is?
150.
15 times 3 is?
Oh, 15. Oh, 630.
Isn't it 65?
45.
Bro, what am I doing?
And then
45 plus 70 is?
15 times 3?
I thought you said 50.
Isn't it 130?
One.
No.
130.
45.
Yeah, it's
115.
15.
And 40.
30?
We notice that A is going up by how much every time?
15.
I'm making my
So the next one is?
130?
And?
145.
black. Why would I understand?
Okay. And then for your next one, 40 plus 25 times 1 is 65. And then 90.
Wait. 40 plus 25 times 2 is?
90. Because 25 times 2 is 50 plus 4.
It's going up by how much every time?
25.
So what's the next one?
115.
Do I need to keep going?
No.
Why not?
Because it
Because
stops
they're
right
equal.
there.
Because you already found the match.
Somebody's fighting.
But you can keep it. You can keep going, huh?
Yeah, you don't have to because the question asked.
I'm gonna look at it.
Question says, when will the two charge the same amount?
3 days.
At 3 days, and you're gonna charge the same amount. That's a riddle.
Wait a minute. Use the table.
They'll charge the same amount in 3 days.
Why not? So,
For number 3, where am I starting at?
you will be starting at the
One.
at the 1.
Which is called my?
Y
Why is
intercept.
that? And now you will go down 3. Oh, I explained this to you.
So you're starting at 0, comma 1 right here.
Oh.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Next, how many am I moving?
Down 3 to the right 4.
Negative 3 over 4, so down 3 to the right 4. I will connect it.
You think we might have calc for
Can't you
something?
just do another one on the top?
I wonder. Okay, how fast is it? There. Ready for
I'll tell you right now. If on the test I only see one dot and then a line, it's wrong.
Why?
Because that means you didn't use your slope to find the next point.
You just guess.
So you take the
What'd you say? Can we hear what?
Can we move
Number
on?
4. So it is in standard form. You could do x and y intercepts. For the sake of slope intercept form, I'm going to practice putting it into slope intercept form.
No, I wouldn't have solved it.
What is slope intercept form?
Y equals mx plus b. So 10 is
So your y is on the left, so you want to keep it on the left. What is extra?
negative.
The 8x, so subtract it.
I'm so confused.
1.25.
So it's gone forever. What the heck? You could have
'Cause-
just moved it.
Wait,
That's what I did, I moved it.
Wait, do you coach boys soccer or girls?
Boy.
Not all.
What's my last step to get y by itself?
Subtract 2. Add 2. Yes, you do.
What is the 2 doing to the y?
Multiply.
Oh, you have to get rid of it.
It's multiplying, so what's the opposite?
Divide.
Divide. You gotta divide it.
So we'll get y equals negative 8x plus 5.
Y equals
Bro, stop speaking Spanish.
4x.
What?
What's 8 divided by 2?
8 divided by 2. Oh, you have to divide all of them.
What's 10 divided by negative 2?
Is equal to negative 5. Plus negative 5. Minus, what the heck? You don't put plus? What am I trying to do?
Where am I starting at?
You be
Negative
starting at
5. And you go up 4 into the right one.
Yes.
the- Thank you, Margaret.
You're welcome. Then you just draw a line. I think.
Then you draw a line through it and you're done.
I'm so smart. Just kidding, no, I'm not.
Any questions on number 4?
No, Mr. Flores.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you said
What does
Mr.
mover and store mean?
What are you doing?
Number 5. You start at negative 5.
Yeah, dude. Up one over one, up one.
There is a 1 here.
What?
See, he's scratching his head.
Oh my gosh.
So you remove
Can you divide by
1 over 1.
So then, y
Now,
equals to-
solid or dashed line?
It's gonna be a solid line
How do you know?
because it's
Because it has equal to.
So I'm gonna draw a solid line.
I did number 6. Okay. Thank you. Shut up.
Shade above, shade below. How do you know?
Because greater than.
Who's an eraser?
I do. No.
That's not very helpful.
It's okay. I don't care.
And cords.
Is that in slope intercept form?
Yeah,
Ew.
no.
No,
No.
it's
So
actually
you need to do that in slope intercept form first.
Sir.
So everything is
I can't believe how Margaret looks so cute today.
Margaret, why is your hand green?
Where?
Why you copying off my paper?
Marty, can you explain your steps?
Okay, I know. Let me explain. I got it. Okay, so you have to subtract 2x to move it, right? And then so you get negative 3y is greater than negative 2x plus 12. And then you divide by negative 3. And then since you divide by a negative, the symbol switches, right? So you get y is less than 2 over 3x plus negative 4. And then I'm going to graph it right now.
Where do you start at?
Negative. I know.
What form is that?
You tell me.
I'm asking you.
You tell me.
Yeah, you tell
I don't know
him.
what it's for.
You should know by now.
Sorry if my line isn't straight.
Slope intercept.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna borrow your ruler, okay?
Y equals mx plus b.
So it
No.
can be in any form?
No, we always put it in slope intercept.
Crap.
No, it could be in a fraction. It could be in a fraction.
You slope?
Okay. Arrow.
Shade above, shade below.
You guys share below.
Ta-da! Work of art.
Alright. This, I'll accept this as an answer. It could say 2/3 x minus 4, no plus needed. Now,
Can I stop it?
people say, what about just doing the x and y intercepts? Yes, that's okay, but the shading, if you notice, isn't above anymore. So you have to plug in a point to see if it's true before you start shading. That is why I said let's just turn it into this form. Any questions? No. You can graph it correct, I'll give you points. Show me what you did. Question. We start with the y-intercept, which is,
2. Negative 2.
so your b is a negative 2. What is, how do I find the slope? What do I need to do?
You find another point. You plug it in.
Find another point first. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here.
You're going up 2 over 1.
Nope, from left to right.
Oh, down 2 over 1.
2 and over 1.
It's still the same thing, just opposite.
M equals negative 2 over 1.
So y
We have y blank
negative 2x minus 2 less than.
Now, shade above, shade below.
It's
Below.
the shade below.
So it's less than. Do I have the equal to sign?
No, you don't, because it's dashed line.
No, because it's dashed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cameron, you're weird.
Go ahead.
I am. This is good.
You're way weird.
So,
Just say I would kill myself.
shut up! So, Andrea would like to give 13 gift cards and $6 lunch vouchers to her employees. Andrea would like to spend at most $250 to thank her employees for all their hard work.
$250.
Okay, whatever. Okay.
Push it up. Can't see it.
Oops, okay. Okay, so there's 2 main things. Shit, I can't put it into words. Okay, so how many gift cards does it cost? How much does a gift? Okay, so it'd be 13. We could use this. But you have to write an inequality, right? I'm just gonna do it. Oh, you moved it. You moved it.
I'm not touching it.
There you go. So.
Just bet. That's all you have to do.
You're correct, that's wrong.
Touching my hand is tight.
You like it?
Alright, so her first line, 13c plus 6v equals 250. That was just to help her set it up.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You don't need an equal sign, so cross it out for me.
I know. I was
Just
just.
trying to. So we know it said at most. At most means less than or equal to. You can spend maximum of 250.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, Miss R.
Yeah.
No. For number 9, there is no graph, so how do I figure this out?
Make your graphs.
You plug it in.
How can you explain how? Oh, never mind.
For A, this is your x, this is your y. Negative 2 equals negative 1/2 times 3 minus 3. What is negative 1/2 times 3? In a decimal.
Oh, this was the extra credit I was doing before? Because all I would do is just grab them.
So now we're multiplying fractions?
We should be able to multiply a fraction. You'd get 3 halves, which is the same as saying negative 1.5. Negative 1.5 and a negative 3 is.
Negative 1.5 and a negative 3.
What? Positive 4.5. How'd you get negative 1.5?
4.5.
Is negative 2 equal to negative 4.5?
Isn't it positive?
I'm done.
For B, same thing. Negative 4 equals negative 1/2 times 2 minus 3. Negative 1/2 times 2 is. Negative half, what's a half of 2?
1.5.
What's a half of 2?
Oh.
A half of 2?
What is half of 2?
1. Shut up. You didn't say either.
Negative.
You're so cool.
Negative 1 and negative 3 makes. Is this true?
Yes.
For part C, you get 1 equals negative 1/2 times 8 minus 3. What is the negative half of 8? Well, that's a negative 8, isn't it? What is a negative half of a negative 8? Positive 4. Positive 4 minus 3? Does 1 equal 1?
That one was weird.
So who's gonna go do this one?
Can I do the next one, Mr. Ford?
I'm just going to keep going.
I'm doing number 12.
Can I do the next one?
He said he's gonna keep going.
You just said that.
I'm going to keep going. Number 10, same thing. Two is greater than 3 times 0 plus 7. What is 3 times 0?
0.
Plus 7?
7.
Is 2 greater than 7?
Obviously not.
Three times negative 2.
Negative 6.
Oh, I get it now.
Negative 3 and positive 1.
Negative 6 plus 7.
Positive 1.
Is negative 3 greater than positive 1?
No.
I get it now because, like, I didn't know.
I know, thank you.
I would graph.
And the last one.
Yes.
5 is greater than 3 times a negative 1 plus 7.
No. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Told you.
What is negative 3 plus 7?
Positive 4.
Is 5 greater than 4?
Yeah.
Guys, the last two. I need about probably 2 minutes to do the last two.
The last two. No. No, she's from Thursday.
Go ahead.
Do I start? Okay, so this is cool. Okay, so basically, may I please have your undivided attention? All right, so basically, you see the first one is a 2 over 2x 2y. So you start off at 2x right here, and you go up to 2 right here. So this is gonna be your point right here.
Whoa. Hey.
And it's so is that this is not a solution. Next one is 6x.
Why is it not?
Well, the reason it's not because it's not in the shaded or on the dashed line, but
Okay. Next one.
next one is b, which is 6x and 0 to y. So basically 6x right here, and you plot it right here. This one is also not a solution because it's on the dashed line.
Good.
And the last one is 4x over 2y. So basically,
He's saying 4 in the x, 2 in the y.
so
He
basically,
goes 4 to the right.
you go to
2 up.
4, and now you go up 2, 1, 2, and it's right here. And this one is yes because it's in the shaded area. Alright.
You sounded so educated.
I know.
I feel it.
Good.
I could do one of those.
No, you can't.
Where my pencil go?
Come do it.
And she's starting.
Okay, for A, so your x is 0 and your y is 3. So first you plot at 0 and you go down 3. Oh wait, you go up 3. So then yours is a solution and it's yes
Why is it yes?
because it's illusion.
So why is it a solution?
Because it's in the shaded area.
Shared area. Good. Next one.
Right. Okay, for your x it's 3, positive 3. So your graph right, and it's for your y it's 2. So you graph up, and because it's on the line and it's a solid line, it's a solution.
Good. Solid area means a solution. Last one.
And for C, it's x is your 1, so and your y is negative 4. And because it's not in the shaded area or on the line, it's not a solution.
Good.